welcome to the Makerspace. Second annual mini maker fair. We're happy to have everybody. So we're going to show you some of the tech products that Barnes Noble carries. Let's start with our Caterpillar. So I don't know if you guys know, but here, Natalia's my Vanna White to my Pat Sajak. So Caterpillar is made by Fisher Price because coding is becoming such an essential part of the daily curriculum and education that we want kids as little as 3 years old to be able to know how to code. All the different, you can recreate this many different ways. All the different segments of the Caterpillar has different commands and codes. So it's teaching children how to code even from the earliest preschool age. Speaking of preschoolers, that's Dash, the blue guy, that's Dash. Whoa! Dash, again, it was designed to be a preschool age toy, but it will grow with your child. Dash has apps that are simple and fun. Can you make any noises, Natalia? So, and show them the app really quick. You can see it's colorful, it's simple, it's primary, but also then there's also apps that you can download for free where you can literally teach a child how to code, where you drag and drop commands. And this is Blockly, and Blockly actually will play a game with you and teach you step by step on how to code this robot. So speaking of fun things and coding, the other little round guy you see, would you mind to I don't want Natalia to run you over. You know, everyone sees Sphero Spark? That's Sphero. We named him Sven in my house. So that's Sven. Say hello to everybody, Sven. Is he connected yet?
Not yet. He's still searching. Sven's having a little trouble. There he is.
Sven is the most fun you can buy for $129. There he is. Sven, again, comes with apps where you can just literally code him from scratch. I know high schools use them in their geometry department to teach how to do geometric shapes. But I downloaded one of the fun apps. Can you do any tricks for us, Natalia? So if you tap on. So unfortunately, the app, that's going to be the jack-o'-lantern. But this particular app is just the Sphero app, and the more you play, the more missions you play, the more you can unlock. There we go. Oh, here we go. He's flamenco dancing. I can also do the jig. So you can literally have hours of fun, whether it's just mindless, silly games or literally learn to code from scratch with Sphero. We also have pen invent technology with our 3D pen. Natalia is going to show you our 3D pen. Oops, Daisy.
So right now I'm going to draw a flower with my 3D pen. Basically, it takes a second for the ink to warm up, but after it does, it just starts spewing out of the pen. And then you can draw whatever your heart desires.
Trust me, it'd be really cool. But with this, you can literally create and craft things in 3 dimensions. Little models, your name. So it's much more, when you have hours to play and not 5 minutes to show it, it's much more impressive, trust us. The other thing we have right now, which is really amazing, is our Moleskine paper tablet. So Natalia, what's that?
I wasn't able to.
Okay, well you see if you can get this working. I can also talk about 3D technology. This is our XYZ 3D printer. This is the 2nd generation. It's Wi-Fi enabled. It's one of the lowest priced, highest rated 3D printers on the market. Yesterday we had the Queen of Peace Robo team in here, and the coach of the team has a $1,000 printer in his school. He likes this better. You can download thousands of different applications and idea projects from the website, or you can create your own. This took about 8 hours to build if you want to pass that around. But if you look, the reason is this is almost like a glue gun with the brain. Right now it's in demo mode, it's not actually building, but it moves back and forth. And if you look at the fine detail and the honeycomb design, you can see why it takes a while. But the filament's about $30 a spool, and it'll last you a few projects. the higher the print quality, the more you're gonna use. But there's different colors. And it, like I said, you can download things in a micro SD card like we used to use for our cameras when people had cameras. Ha ha ha. Or you can actually hook it up to your computer wirelessly and put the program in that way. Did you get it working?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay.
So this is a page that we edited yesterday. Basically, whatever we drew on this page was able to transfer over here. Right now, my pen doesn't really want to work, probably because
it needs to get charged. So, unfortunately, we've done this a couple times, and I don't think we did to put that on the charger. But you get the idea that you can create and write something on the printed page, and it pops up in the app, and then you can change the colors, you can edit it, all sorts of stuff like that. So that is a very cool product with the Moleskine. Augmented reality. For $29.99, you get that right. I'll talk about it. Utopia 360. If anybody wants to download on their phones, VR roller coaster, or what's the other one? Discover AR. If you want to download it now, you can try these. You literally pop your phone in the front, and it's got this little retractable clip here, so a lot of different phones fit in there. If anybody want to take a roller coaster ride, go ahead and download on your phones now. It's free, and you can take a look. The cool thing about this too is that there is a Bluetooth remote. So let's just say you were on YouTube and you want to watch something 3D VR on YouTube. You don't have to take it off. There's an actual Bluetooth remote, and this is only $29.95. Look how cool I look. Did anybody read Ready Player One? Who read Ready Player One? Anybody? If you like dystopian books, does anybody like Hunger Games? Ready Player One is about the society where America and the world is so bad, everybody lives in AR. But anyway,
it's basically like the main character is trying to go through a video game in real life.
And if you like 80s pop culture, there's lots of 80s references in there.
So
it's
many
an awesome book by Ernest Cline. It's amazing. Read Ready Player One. But anybody want to download and try this? No takers? That's fine. Are you ready with our drone?
I am.
So we also have our AirHogs Connect drone. So as you can see, this map here looks like it's just camouflage, but when you can't see, Natalia can try and walk around. It actually shows it as like a battleground. So it's gonna make you do little missions, and it looks like it's like a little camper. So that's augmented reality portion of the drone.
But here's the drone for those of you who can see behind me.
Oh.
It's flying away now.
Oh, thank you very much. Very impressive. All right. So what else did we show? Oh, we didn't show them the. This is our Vex robotics kit. My bookseller Declan built this in about a few hours in the music department for us. So not only do you get a fun project when you're done, but it's a project in and of itself. But the cool thing about this Vex product, that motor was an additional attachment, but you can actually take it apart and rebuild it. I guess you can make a ray gun out of this. So it's not just you buy this one product and you're done and you're stuck with this thing that just moves balls around. But it's the process of building it correctly is fun, and then you can take it apart and rebuild it again. Bloxels? Do we have the app for Bloxels pulled up? We don't. So Bloxels is a product. It's $49.95, where you take this board and you create a pattern. Take a picture with your app, and then what you're doing is actually building a video game world. So all the different blocks have different colors, different meanings. So the purples are bad guys, the green's the terrain, the blue's the sky and the water, the yellow's the coins. But you can actually make your own video game for just $49.95. We think that's pretty impressive. What else do we have besides? Oh, one last little robot. Where's my favorite robot friends?
Oh, these guys.
Ozobot. One more little robot we forgot to talk about. Ozobot is $49.95, and it is amazing what he can do. This little guy can read with color and codes with color. So you can take some markers and draw these little commands, and he's going to follow it. But come on. Okay, so hold on. You take them, you squeeze them, Oh yeah, get that to work. That's my favorite actually. Okay. So he's gonna. I just taught him how to do a tornado spin with just black, red, green, red, green. So again, teaching coding from the basics, and you can also use apps. So if we're gonna tap on this, okay, we'll hold him so he turns white, so he loses all the commands he knew before. And we're gonna tap this, right? And we're gonna load Ozobot. Sorry, we're a little rusty with Ozobot. We haven't done this one yet. We're going to the. But the cool thing is we can program it with paper. It should start flashing. No? Well. Okay. Sorry, there's a little anticlimactic stuff. But believe me when I say that it's amazing. But for $50, you can again teach yourself, teach your child, teach your friends, teach your family the basics of coding with just color, just writing these little commands and markers, or using the devices. You can program your own robot to take over the world, but not really. Does anybody have questions on anything we show with demo today? Well, I was going to say, I thank you so much. This is the biggest group we've had. I thank you so much for your kind attention. I hope you enjoyed our little maker presentation. Is anybody in the maker movement or make things themselves or really enjoy this Lego sets? I was going to say, you can be a maker by doing, you know what? Why don't we give them bags? Give them bags for coming out to listen to our spiel. Does everybody want like a whole maker tote bag? Yeah, I think I've got enough. Yeah. So now if you're not a maker, you can at least look like a maker. There you go. But please enjoy the rest of it. We're going to have those stations set up. Did everyone, anybody want a bag? You do? You're good? Go bag? Anybody? I'll take one. All right. I want to ask about the virtual reality. Sure. You want to try it? Yeah, demo it.
Have I tried? What one?